What's good, everybody? Inada here, back with another Shinobi Striker video, and information on the Shinobi Striker developers letter number 12 is here. So as you see, it says here, Shinobi Striker developers letter number 12 is here. Kimimaro joins the battle. So from what we can see here, it says it's time to determine the world's greatest ninja in the Ninja World League. Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker is an online multiplayer game where you go head to head with other ninja in fast-paced acrobatic battles to vie for the honor of being crowned the strongest of them all. Greetings to all you ninja out there. This is the Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker development team. We are so grateful to everyone who has been playing Shinobi Striker. In our 12th developers letter, we'll be sharing details about the newest character entertaining the fray, Kimimaro, along with information on the latest items. Kimimaro joins the battle. Without further ado, let's go over Kimimaro's ninjutsu. Ninjutsu 1 is the Larch Dance. So when it comes to the Larch Dance, I always was curious how this would work in games. We've seen them use it against Rock Lee, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it if it wants to work for me. I always have problems with these websites. Here we go. All right, so it looks like it is a counterattack jutsu, but the difference here is it looks like you can press it again to make it work without getting hit. We're gonna look at that one more time. It actually goes pretty far too. It don't go as, maybe it goes as far as some of like the Leaf Whirlwind, Leaf Flash moves. So that's a pretty good distance. This ninjutsu causes bones to protrude from your body, slicing at enemies. Once activated, you can block enemy attacks and counterattack while invulnerable, allowing you to fend off multiple opponents at once. Predict your opponent's moves and crush them, but be careful, it can't protect against secret techniques. Yeah, so it looks like they really did get rid of all of the ninjutsu that guards against stuff, also guarding against secret techniques. So here's what I'm curious of. I know this has nothing to do with Kimimaro, but because they say this can't protect against secret techniques, I wonder, did they fix Water Pillar? Because Water Pillar does work against secret techniques. Kirin, for example. Like, you're not going to take the full damage of a Kirin if you're inside of a Water Pillar. Next on the list, we got Clematis Dance. Uses ninjutsu to attack with a whip-like spine and a massive bone spear. Activate without inputting a direction to perform a charging attack, or input one to lash out with a huge whip attack in that direction. Pick and choose based on this situation. The rush attack excels at finishing combos or chasing down fleeing enemies, or if you're facing multiple opponents at once, the whip attack can mow them all down. All right, so this Clematis Dance Vine and Clematis Dance Flower. So it looked like they were going to put it all into one move. Let's see how this is going to go. Okay. Oh man, all right, so I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed about that one. I was hoping they would make it like the show where when you hit somebody with the whip, it would like cause them to stay still, and then you follow up with the flower so they can't move, just like Kimimaro did against Gaara. But it looked like in this case you use them separately. All right, so far I haven't seen what Kimimaro is. It hasn't said anything about it. I'm going to assume that he's a defense type because his moves, they, especially the whip, it hits like a wide area. Not the flower. Yeah, the whip. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see anybody using that version. I don't see anybody using the one that knocks them into the air. And the reason why is because it's the arch of it is a lot smaller, and it looked like it's only to hit one person. I don't see too many people using that. They're gonna spam it just like they do the modern weapon. Then next we have the secret technique Bracken Dance. This secret technique allows you to strike with giant bones erupting out of the ground. The bones burst out from a wide area, making it perfect for chaotic brawls. After launching enemies into the air, the closest enemy is targeted with a follow-up attack. This follow-up attack boasts extremely high power, so you can turn the tables against even enemies, strengthened with secret techniques. All right, so that sounds like it's gonna be a strong one. I mean, I don't know, because some of these secret techniques, the defense buff you get is so high where even if you get hit with somebody else's secret technique, it's not going to do much to you. So that's going to be something that's, I guess, new, but we'll see how it goes. All right. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of underwhelming. Like everybody else's, their jutsu have like loud sound effects, like collisions and stuff like that. His is just, it sounds like a standard attack. Depending on how fast this charges, I don't see many people using it. So Kimimaro might be one of the characters, I guess kind of like Momoshiki, where he's more of a balanced character. He's not broken in any direction. You know what I'm saying? I have a feeling that's going to be how he goes, because I don't see anything here too crazy. The only thing I can say is that the first part of his ultimate, it hits fast. But the thing that makes this move here not so broken is only the closest enemy is targeted with the follow-up attack. So I don't really see this being anything too crazy. So we're gonna move on from here. Kimimaro will be available for use in the free update, so look forward to using him on the battlefield. By purchasing the special ninjutsu training, your avatar will be able to use his ninjutsu. You can also acquire the weapon Kimimaro's Bone Dance and the ninja tool Digital Shrapnel from the special ninjutsu training rewards. Try your hand at these faithful reproductions of the Kaguya clan's dances. So it looks like we are going to get the hand-to-hand combat of Kimimaro the same way we did with every other character this season. I'm hoping that they keep that a thing. If they keep that a thing every season, I would love that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Me personally, if they continue this, I'm not even gonna be mad if they release some more Naruto and Sasuke some more Naruto and Sasuke DLC, because I would definitely take one of their fighting styles. I wouldn't mind at all, I swear. But we're gonna go ahead and see what this fighting style looks like along with the ninja tool. All right, so that's a ninja tool. Pretty fast. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I like the way this fighting style looks. Yeah, now that y'all done heard this, the fighting style, tell me, am I tripping, or do the ultimate and the regular melee like attacks sound exactly the same? Yeah, it's kind of underwhelming. I feel like they could have did better with that. Did they get lazy with this one or something? I don't know. Me personally, I don't like the sound effects of the ninjutsu and the is this ninjutsu the same sound effect? What the? All right, that's the ultimate. Let's see the ninjutsu. All right, so that one got a little bit of a different sound effect, but for the most part, it's exactly the same. Yeah, the sound effects are exactly the same. For me, that's kind of disappointing. But I will say I like this outfit. The hair, it's kind of hard to see with the hair. But I like the outfit, and I like the fighting style too. And then the ninja tool, I'm hoping it's going to be for every class. The only reason I say that is because one of the reasons I don't play defense type is, don't get me wrong, I like their ninjutsu. And all right, so for those of y'all who are new to the channel, I'm a big Uchiha fan. So I already have like a couple Uchiha builds that I can do with a defense type, but the Madara fan is so broken that I don't want to use it anymore. And then the regular Madara fan, I use that one, but I want something a little faster. And for me personally, the defense type weapons and ninja tools, they're not fast enough for me. Next up, let's take a look at the new SS Plus items coming in this update. Attack type weapon, Passion Gear Youth at full power. This new weapon is themed after Konoha's beautiful blue beast, Rock Lee. With it, you can recreate many of his masterful taijutsu moves. Pressing and holding the strong attack button opens the 8 inner gates, Gate of Pain, which boosts your attack speed and lets you crush your opponents with powerful attacks like the Hidden Lotus. Yo, they finally put Hidden Lotus in the game. Yo, like aside from Lion's Barrage, Hidden Lotus might be my second favorite taijutsu. Let's go ahead and get into it. So come on, please work. There we go. Oh, that's the Drunken Fist. Ooh, they got the primary Lotus. All right, there's the 8 inner gates. Oh, there's the Lotus. That was so dope. Oh, we gotta look at that one more time. All right. I got a question now. Okay, I think I found something that I might not like about this weapon. And that thing is the clothes. So if you've been playing Shinobi Striker for a long time, you know the cast character just wears a red version of Boruto's clothes. But if you look at him while he's using this fighting style, he has the wraps of Rock Lee around his arms, but then he also wears the lower half of the bodysuit of Rock Lee as well. Me personally, I don't like that. I actually hate it. I'm tired of getting not attack type, but I'm tired of getting melee weapons that change your outfit. Like for example, the 8 trigrams, Tekko, whatever it's called. It shouldn't be a pair of gloves. If anything, they should just let us like look our standard way and be able to have that fighting style. I'm really hoping that this is not the case with this, because I'm not gonna lie to you. If this is the case, I will not be using this. I don't like Rock Lee's bottom with this. But here's something I'm confused on though. So many of the clothes that are released nowadays, they're outfits. They're no longer top and bottom. There is no top and bottom of Rock Lee's outfit in the game. So I'm really thinking that what it's going to do is going to change your clothes. And me personally, if that's the case, I'm just not going to be using it. I'm gonna be honest with you. That sucks, but yeah. For me personally, I'm not going to. So we're going to move on to the next one. We got a range type weapon coming in, White Light Blade Kamui. This new SS Plus weapon is based on Kakashi Hatake. By holding down the strong attack button and moving the left control stick, you can let loose a wide range of different techniques. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Strong attack only, fire style, flame bombs. Wait, so this is, you gotta hold the button, not just press it. Okay, I wonder what happens if you just press it. All right, so if you do left, you do a wind style, vacuum bullets, strong attack up, lightning cable, strong attack right, water style giant vortex jutsu. I love the giant vortex jutsu. You only see it once in the show, if I'm not mistaken, but I like the way it looks. It's when Kakashi fights against Zabuza and they're like mimicking Kakashi's mimicking his moves and they use the jutsu before him. That's the giant vortex jutsu. If I'm not mistaken, Kabuto used the giant water style giant vortex jutsu too. He was fighting against Itachi. Anyway, my bad. Strong attack plus down in midair is the earth style fang pursuit jutsu. This very technical weapon is a veritable ninjutsu Swiss Army knife with a broad range of abilities, just like the copy ninja himself. You'll be able to use all 5 elements with this weapon, so that's gonna be cool. I want like, all right, we want to see how that works. All right, so it looks like it's standard. Oh, these jutsu take a while to do. I know we're called a range type, but unless you hit somebody with a stun or something like that, I don't really see you pulling a lot of these off. What I'm wondering now is the earth style mud wall. I wonder what it can block. Because if it can't block a lot, then it's kind of useless. You'd be like, why use this? It's for the drip. I actually like the detail they put into this weapon. I wonder how long you're stuck like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I would totally recreate the Kakashi versus Zabuza fight. Hit him with the Fame Pursuit Jutsu and then finish it with a lightning blade of Chidori. Hey, yo, I'm with it. The crazy thing about this weapon is this is a weapon. You're not using 2 of your slots to do so. I'm gonna make a video later on because like they actually put a feature in here that I really like and I wish they would. Yeah, I really like that feature. So yeah, we're gonna move on. So next we're gonna get to the balance adjustments. Here we'll be explaining our thought processes behind the balance adjustments we'll be making in the update. Like last time, it'll be a bit of a long explanation, so please bear with us. 2.68 update details. In this update, we'll be conducting large-scale balance adjustments for the climax of season 9. There are almost twice as many changes as last time as we aim to rectify balance issues between ninjutsu across the board. Yo, don't only work on the ninjutsu, work on the melee weapons too, man. I'm sick of the triangle spammers. I don't know about y'all, but I am. The biggest changes will be taking moves that are both unblockable and difficult to dodge and making them blockable. Oh, okay. No more unblockables. Looking at Rasengan Connection or Flash Slice as examples of unblockable ninjutsu. Wait a minute. We might have a problem here. If they're getting rid of unblockable jutsu, what's going to be the counter to stuff like Susanoo armor? Because unblockable jutsu is the only way that you can get through those things. So this might potentially be an issue. So we'll reread that. Looking at Rasengan Connection or Flash Slice as examples of unblockable ninjutsu, there were situations where they became unavoidable, such as when recovering from a down state. In order, yeah, because people would like, they catch your wake up with it. which is not a bad tactic, but after a while, yeah, I can see how it get annoying. In order to alleviate this problem, we're adjusting unblockable ninjutsu that stood out as being especially powerful by making them blockable. Yeah, this might end up being a problem with Susanoo armor. Susanoo armor might have just like jumped up to one of the best defense type jutsu at this point. However, the adjustments will be such that the guard damage inflicted by these ninjutsu will be severe, and it will be possible to aim for a guard break by combining them with other attacks. Since inflicting a guard break has the effect of resetting substitution stock, we'll be closely monitoring the effects of these changes so that these ninjutsu aren't overly powerful when used in combination with other attacks. Okay, I got a solution for y'all. Make it like the Storm games where we have multiple stocks of substitution. So that way, even if they get rid of one or two, we still got some more to fall back on. If you use them all too fast, then that's your own problem. That's my solution to it, is give us more stocks so that way when we get hit with one thing that resets our stuff, we're not completely doomed. Because you can't make it a game where we only have one means of escape, but then you make it where there's so many jutsu and everything that gets rid of that means of escape. With a game this fast, losing your substitution for even 2 to 3 seconds is usually death if you're fighting against somebody good or a team that's good, because teams don't play, they be jumping. Additionally, we have extended the duration of 8 inner gates, gate of limits, and the 100 healings jutsu, increased the projectile speed of the mind transmission jutsu, decreased how fast the ST gauge fills up when absorbing with Karma Linchpin strange taste, and made various other adjustments to the game. For the full list of adjustments, please check the notices and in-game patch notes that will be released. We plan to continue making additional changes to the role types and ninjutsu submission in this letter as we monitor the impact of these adjustments on the battle environment and user data. We hope you continue to enjoy fighting in the Ninja World League. I'm not gonna lie, they needed that. Since I've like come back to YouTube or whatever, I started playing Shinobi Striker more often, and the amount of people that I see use strange taste and they have their ult every 20 seconds is like, it's so bad where you fight against people and you think they're modding. You're like, oh, this person just killed this person with a Kawaki ult. Oh, that person just killed somebody with a Kawaki ult. Like, you're like, oh my God, they're doing it so often. They gotta be modding. And then when you actually, you know, because I'm usually somebody who fighting on the back lines, like to distract people. When I finally see that person fighting, I'm like, no, they're not modding at all. They're just building their ult gauge up so fast, which my team is the stupid ones because they keep throwing triangles at the person. And if you know now, just about every range type weapon, when you use triangle, it's usually some form of ninjutsu. So they just absorbing everything and getting their ult super fast, which I'm not going to blame that on the player, because the people who fighting against them, they should know better to stop throwing stuff at that person. But the amount that it fills up is super crazy. So I'm not against getting rid of like how fast the ult charges. Me personally, I'ma still use the move, not because I don't use it because the ult, I just use it because for me it feels like a sort of Renegon ability. That's the only reason why I use it. I'm more of somebody who plays with lore type builds. I don't really care about meta or anything like that. Moving on, we got the new item showcase. Let's take a look at the new items coming to the scroll appraisal in this update. SS costume, Creed outfit, Songbird. I don't like the way this looks, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. For somebody who likes texture in their outfits, it looks like they took an all black canvas and put a rose on it and they called it a day. For me, with the way the outfit looks, I don't really care for it. But the buffs on it, who knows what they're going to be. SS accessories, Creed accessory, Divine Grace left, and Creed accessory, Beak mask right. Now I do like the accessories. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the accessories. I wish that red would pop a little bit more. Look, see, now y'all hear me just be super picky for no reason. But I do like the accessories. Introducing a costume that allows you to excel in one-on-one fights. This costume is designed around the motif of a barn swallow. I did read that, right? Yeah, barn swallow and accented with red peony designs. I don't think anybody cares about that. In exchange for not being able to use ninjutsu while wearing it comes with a recovery skill that allows you to heal HP with every hit. Good God. Ooh, I know some weapons that'll be good with this. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. I wish this was out when I was doing the Shinobi Path series. I should have been using this. The accessory skills prevent you from using secret techniques, but reduce cooldown times for substitution and clone ninjutsu, as well as ninja tools. Okay, so you won't be able to use any ninjutsu or secret techniques, but that you're getting healed, you have good substitution cooldown, and you have ninja tools. So everything that you can use, it buffs it. The accessories look pretty good. Well, the accessories with the outfit, the buffs are pretty good. The way the outfit looks, yeah. Okay, so we got another range type sword coming out. White Snake Sword Orochimaru. Okay, so you know who I'm speaking to when I say this. Your dream has finally been realized. You can now fully RP as Orochimaru. You know who you are. All right, so let's get into it. All right. What is that? Woo! Ooh! Hold on, we gotta look at that one more time. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, most of these movements are from the Storm games. Yeah. And that was one of Orochimaru's ninjutsu in the Storm game. So yeah, that whole thing is taken straight from the Storm game. So yeah, all of y'all who are Orochimaru fans, but that one who I'm talking to, you know who you are. All of you who are Orochimaru fans, you got a new range type weapon for you. I'm gonna be honest, me personally, I think the Kakashi one might be my favorite one, simply because of its versatility. So the Orochimaru weapon, this weapon allows you to replicate the jutsu of Orochimaru, one of the legendary 3. Use the Bosar snake attacks and body transformation jutsu he specializes in to confuse your foes. Wait a minute, that means you can have a whole Orochimaru and Kabuto team up now with just your actual character, because there's the chakra scalpel in the game. Yeah, so you can create that. And then you got Kimimaro. Wait a minute, hold on, they doing something. Defense type weapon, scientific ninja tool, Storm wins. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, we have so many characters that are untouched in the Naruto world that me personally, I'm sick of scientific ninja tool weapons. But we'll just get into it. Maybe I'll like this one. Oh, that's enough. Oh, he's not even holding the weapon. Is there a wire that goes with that? Hold on, let's watch that one more time. So one thing I can see with this one is not going to be one of those broken weapons. That was dope how he kicked it at him. I ain't gonna lie, this weapon look like it might be it. I hate the way the weapon looks. Look, it's so big, it's clipping through the ground. I hate the way it looks, but I like the animations on it. Introducing a new scientific ninja tool that allows you to control a giant sword floating on the wind. Oh, so you're using your chakra to control it. There's no wire strings attached or anything. Use a strong attach to launch it forward with a burst of air, making this weapon second to none when it comes to powerful breakthrough attacks. I'm gonna be honest with you, big dog. Ain't nobody gonna use this weapon. Not like that. They gonna stick with that Madara weapon because it does too much. Unless they nerf that Madara weapon, it ain't nobody gonna use this, because this only goes straight ahead. Like, look at that. It only goes straight ahead. As a defense weapon, it's not what you want. You want something that hits all around you. And then let's look at the speed of it again. Now that triangle is fast. I will say that initial hit is very fast, but I still don't see a lot of people using it. And the reason why is because they want super armor on something that does AoE attacks, not super armor that only hits one person. So we're gonna move on from here. Ninja tool, quick scroll, dark swamp. Dark swamp was something Jiraiya used, if I'm not mistaken. But the way this looks, it looks like Jiraiya's jutsu. And yep, it looks like Jiraiya's jutsu. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, he going deep. How long until, oh, pause. How long until, that better not have just been him dying. That have better not been him dying. What is these little marks right here? What is that? Oh, it's just grass. I really hope that wasn't him dying. Please, please, please don't be that him dying. I really hope that wasn't him dying. Oh my God, hold on. Earth Style Dark Swamp. The ninjutsu used by Jiraiya that could even pull giant snakes into the ground has arrived as a ninja tool. Why didn't y'all just make it a ninjutsu? This ninja tool can be used by every type and upon activation turns the surrounding area into a swamp, inflicting a debuff onto enemies who come into contact with it. All right, that part was pretty obvious. Additionally, enemies who remain in the swamp for extended period of time will be dragged into the ground and knocked out. Nope. Pay to win. All right, the game is not pay to win. We've been trying not to say it for the longest, but yep. We're here. This right here, you know how easy it is to keep somebody stuck in place when you got a competent team with you? It is over, especially if you're a range type, because all you gotta do is put this down, hit them with Dragon Flame Jutsu, stand on top of the swamp. If they try to get out, Heavenly Hand power them back to it. They are done. That's an instant knockout, bro. This is pay to win. They should not have made this a knockout move. That's ridiculous. This ninja tool truly shines when facing off against multiple enemies or when trying to defend an area from attackers. Oh my god, this is going to be a mess. Every time I have hope, you crush it every time. Why? Get rid of this weapon. Don't get rid of it. Just don't make it knock people out. Make it where they get so low in it where they start taking damage over time. Don't instantly knock them out. This is ridiculous. I don't usually complain about a lot of stuff, but yeah, this is ridiculous. We have various other items planned down the road, so be sure to keep an eye on our official X, formerly Twitter account for further news. If you don't follow their Twitter, there it is. New Battle Road info. The Battle Road will enter a new season in the next update. In the upcoming Battle Road, you'll be able to get the Masked Man outfit Road to Ninja Black Violet, along with at least 20 esoteric scrolls. You'll also be able to get a special title based on Kimimaro and the Sound Ninja 4. Give it your all in the Ninja World League. Here's the problem with their Battle Road. They make it like a Facebook game or just any online like mobile game in general where you can only do a certain amount at a time. It makes no sense to have a battle pass and you can only get to a certain amount a day. Like, it makes no sense. They're really trying to force people to play this game daily. And with the way the game is going, I advise you to play it as much as you like. But if you want something from the Battle Road, I don't advise you into going for it, because that means you're going to be on every single day. Because I'm pretty sure they made it where by the time you can get the last items, it's time for the next one, and you're in a repeated cycle of doing this every day. They should make it where you can just like keep going. Like, there shouldn't be a cap on that. That's my opinion. So in closing, thank you for reading until the end. We implemented measures to optimize the game during season 9 and have seen a large improvement to stability when compared to season 8. However, we will continue to focus on optimization in order to facilitate a more enjoyable experience going forward. It's a lot of big words y'all use there. This update will go live on February 26th, Japanese Standard Time, and Kimimaro is set to join the battle on February 27th, same Japanese Standard Time. So you only have to wait a little bit longer. Season 9 will come to an end in this next update, and Shinobi Striker will stride into a new season. All those big words I read, not struggling on stride. In the next developer's letter, we'll share some of what we planned for 2026, so make sure to check it out. So that means there is going to be a season 10. We just have to wait to see what it's going to be. With that, we bid you farewell. Let us meet again in the next developer's letter. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's have a discussion in the comments. What do you think about this developer's letter? Am I alone in thinking that the game is now pay to win with seeing this new Jiraiya weapon here, the Dark Swamp? Am I the only one who thinks the game is pay to win now? Plus, look how fast you go down. The only thing I wish is they would have made him move around so we can see how fast he moves. That's the only thing. And imagine if you have a healer on your team that uses heavy boulder jutsu and then super weighted boulder jutsu. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, there's nothing you can do. Let me know if I'm alone in this thoughts. Tell me what you think about everything that was in this developer's letter. Are you excited for Kimimaro to come? Are you going to be using that new defense type weapon over the Madara fan? If so, let me know why. Tell me what's your favorite thing that's going to be added in the end of season 9 of Shinobi Striker. Me personally, I am really looking forward to that Kakashi weapon. But with that said, that's going to be it all for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. You could also sub to the channel for more Shinobi Striker content. Here's some videos on your screen right now to hold you over until my next video. Thanks for watching. My name is Inada, and we out here making major moves.